Hello everyone, welcome back to Howling Hoosier Outdoors, and today I'm going to be showing you all how to create this really cool paracord, I've heard them called Mad Max style paracord bracelets. And this is actually a really simple build. If you've seen my previous video on how to do a snake knot lanyard, it's going to look really familiar to you. So in order to do this, you're just going to need paracord, good pair of scissors, pair of tweezers, and a lighter. I'm also going to be adding on a decorative water bead, but that's entirely optional. So, start things off, you're going to need about 6 feet of your paracord. Alright, so I got my 6 feet of paracord, and you're just going to find the middle of your length. You're going to start at the middle. This middle part is going to be the loop that your ends feed through. So you want to make it small, but not too small. And the only way you're going to learn that is through trial and error. Some people have used a ballpoint pen or like a pencil, but I found that was actually make too big of a hole. So a good rule of thumb is slightly smaller than the diameter of a number 2 pencil. So from here, you're going to do your snake knot. This goes under. Your other working end is going to go through the loop, around the loop, and then back through that loop that you just came through. And you're going to make that work so that your top bite is just smaller than a number 2 pencil. You're going to dress that down. And now you're going to do that over and over and over again. Let's see that. And then you're just going to keep repeating that pattern until it covers, until you have enough of your snake knots to cover the top and sides of your wrist. Hope I can see that on camera. Alright, now that we got that design in there, we're going to feed through the working ends. First, I'm going to clean those up with my scissors. I'm going to slide that sheath down and then trim out the whites. And that's just going to make it easier to feed through the loop. Flush those out. You can make those even, put them on top of each other. Take your tweezers, feed it through the loop, place those inside, and in theory, those should slide through without any issues. Just like that. Feed that through, and make sure that you have enough space for you to fit over your hand at the widest part, which had absolutely no issues that time. That's actually a first. And then I want to do the same thing with this water bead. Feed my tweezers through to make these guys flush. Feed them over the tweezers, and then feed the water bead over and pull through. So that way that's going to act first as decoration, but then it's also going to add an additional locker for when I have my bracelet on. So I have it like that, and that's going to be the first friction, and then the second is going to be this water bead. So now that we're taking these off, this bead at my stopping point. This is about right there. And then I'm just going to tie 2 stopper knots. For this case, there's going to be an overhand knot. And a second overhand knot. And I've seen people be very elaborate with these. They've added Celtic knots, they've added oysterman's knots, they've added heart knots, and all these other things. I'm not going for that this time. And then 2 stopper knots. We're going to trim those flush with the knot so that we don't have frays everywhere. Oh. This one wants to be temperamental. Both of them want to be temperamental. That's fine. So throw in just a basic overhand knot and a second overhand knot. You're going to want to trim those flush, maybe just over flush so they don't slip out on you like they just did. Then you're just going to burn and press. Get that till where it's all melted. Burn your other ends. That is how. Make sure it fits good so that way you don't have to go back and redo the entire process all over again. And there you have it.